Welcome back to Finn vs. History. Joining me is Horatio Gould.
It's an underwater hum, actually.
Well, yes, because this, listeners, viewers, this is one of the greatest things that's ever happened.
This is the big one, I'd say.
I'm fired up for this.
I've been fired up for this from the start. I've been trying to get this in the calendar for
is an
for
academic
months.
discussion and a deep dive being the opposite word, on the Thai cave rescue of 2018.
Fuck me. I mean, look, 2018, that's arguably too early to be history.
Well, I think a lot of our viewers will not like that we're doing something from 2018 because they will remember how shit their lives were in 2018.
Sure. Yeah.
They like escapism.
Yes.
I could have been someone else in 1943.
Yes.
But in 2018, you were still
Very
a fat
real.
guy.
Yeah.
You were still a comic book guy. You were still 3D printing swords.
Yeah.
And you still were a virgin.
But this is a great story for the 3D printing swords, the virgin, the autist. This is a great tale of overcoming your shit personality and becoming one of the great heroes.
No, they haven't overcome it. They've just weaponized
it.
They've using your shit personality.
Yeah.
It's the one time where you were the centre of attention.
Yeah.
And rightly so.
And rightly so.
Rightly so.
We must reiterate, this is one of the most heroic things that's ever happened.
And it's fascinating because you think about, I think this will be seen as history, like big history.
I think it's underrated.
A long time to come.
There was the film, there was a documentary, but I feel it's not part of the, I don't know, societal vernacular.
Well, it's because it's too recent for us to, we don't even really know how COVID will be remembered.
Sure.
Will COVID be remembered like Spanish flu, where it's like,
who gives a fuck?
I mean, tens of millions of people died.
Yeah.
But Spanish flu was just a sort of expansion pack to World War One.
Like, who cares? It. Yeah, right.
Who cares? Like millions of people died.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you're like, COVID may be the similar if what's happening now is World War III or whatever, But this is like the Titanic, except it's in an era where technology is advanced that they actually saved people.
Yeah.
It's not a disaster.
Yes.
It's a victory.
It's a victory, but it's also, I guess, what I like, there's that Ron Howard film. Have you seen the film they made of it?
I've seen all the films.
Yeah, and what I liked about the film is it had very little style to it. It was not, they did not have any cinematic flares. There wasn't this rich score.
No.
It was just trying to make it look as close to what happened as possible.
Which was, right then. Okay.
Because you don't need any other ingredients.
No.
Because if someone wrote this story, you'd think it was ridiculous. This is a Mission Impossible script wouldn't come up with something like this. The main thing you have to get across is the fact that this all happened. This is absolutely mental.
This is Francis Bourgeois as Ethan Hunt. This is Francis. Wow!
Yeah. What came across watching all the stuff about it is it's like the British dad as a thing that it needs to be, has been stuck in its cage for so long.
Since the Falklands.
Right? That was one of the last times that they got a run out, and it just feels like such a caged animal, awkward at Christmas, going off to the shed. There's nowhere to run free. It's like it's like when you see like killer whales sometimes in shopping malls.
Yes.
Have you seen? This is what their life is like. But suddenly, like Free Willy, they are set free.
Normal life is like a zoo. And you're sad that these great beasts are locked up. And then suddenly, Rick Stanton is let out into his element.
Rick and John. We all know Ricks and Johns. They're everywhere.
I'm related to some Ricks
and Johns. Of course.
Yeah.
My Uncle Paul is a Rick.
Yeah. My Uncle John just will not leave his study. Will not leave his study. And he's apparently working.
And fucking hell, imagine if he got the opportunity to save 14 Thai boys.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I genuinely find it quite moving because I guess all these men. And these men, they never cover themselves in glory in any conversation.
But also, I do think it's slightly eerie how, in Britain, you have every generation, every 40 years, you have a moment of like this. Dunkirk, the Falklands. This is the third part in that story.
Yes, it is.
And they are getting less impressive.
Yes, they are getting less impressive. Yes.
Well, this is hugely impressive. They are getting smaller in scale.
Smaller in scale, I think, is
but this is our generation's Dunkirk, our generation's Port Stanley, or whatever the Falklands one was. The Thai Cave Rescue is a beacon for its men to hold on to when their lives are falling apart around them. One of the greatest moments of the documentary, the National Geographic documentary, which I watched last night again, is when Rick Stanton, who we'll get into, is asked, do you feel that your dangerous hobby has made your relationships more difficult? And he goes, Well, well, just because something looks dangerous doesn't mean it's done in a dangerous way. But yes, no, I'm crushingly lonely.
Because he almost has like there's Rick's the most autistic one.
Yeah.
And then there's a step down with John.
Yes.
John has a family, has kids, he has other lives. He's still fucking riddled with the stuff.
Yeah.
But Rick is the fucking elephant's foot at in the Chernobyl core of the British autistic
He's
dad.
contained by a massive sarcophagus normally. His autism is too powerful. We need to put a massive shield
and he's the one
over
who
it.
really just
as we'll find, only someone that autistic would come up with the plan that he comes up with. Anyway.
And I don't think he can see this at all. He's so autistic, it doesn't even seem that heroic to him.
No.
This is just
it's just what I had to do.
Obviously, yeah. Simple. Yeah.
So let's get into the summer of 2018. The World Cup is on. The World Cup in Russia.
Yeah.
Is
it on during the...
Yes, it is on during.
Let's try and place this.
I believe, they get stuck, the boys get stuck on the 23rd of June, 2018.
So I guess you could place this with... Do you want to place this with 2 World Cup games?
Yes. Now, I think it's before Japan beat... Belgium. Did Japan beat Belgium in 2018?
South Korea beat Germany.
Japan did very well in 2018, I think.
I hope that you're not thinking of South Korea. Belgium beat Japan.
They lost. So it's before Belgium beat Japan after extra time.
And it's after Harry Kane scores the worst hat-trick in World Cup history.
Yes, it definitely is. Definitely
so
is after that.
6-0 versus Panama.
It's before England beat Colombia in the penalty shootout.
Lingard, I think, shoots against the back of Kane's heel and it goes in, and then he scores 2 pens.
So we remember this is when the England penalty curse was broken.
Yes.
It's a very superstitious time.
Yeah.
Because the superstition runs through this story, Thai cave rescue. So let's get into the cave system, okay?
What do you think, that us breaking the penalty curse, do you think we've got the curse maybe for crimes of the past, and there's like a haunting thing that, you had this great empire, but now you must be cursed with failing at penalty shootouts.
Yes,
and only if you send 2 Achilles, 2 heroes who can redeem you. And maybe this is the British redemption that breaks the curse.
Yeah, well, I think so. What day are the boys freed? It will be early July, won't it? 10th of July, which is maybe they all get out.
Yeah.
So, and then the curse is broken on the 3rd of July.
Okay, so it's all...
When are the boys found?
They're found like 20...
2nd of July.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Britain, Gareth Southgate is connected to the story.
Yep.
The penalty curse breaks.
Yeah.
Mere hours with the time difference.
Yeah.
as the boys are discovered in the cave system.
As John finds the boys.
This is this is probably the greatest thing that Britain has done since.
It's up there. And I think it needs to be considered in the pantheon.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Right.
It's naval as well.
It's naval. It's autism. It's dads.
It's got...
Right. So it's also, I must say that it's a sexual fantasy of my wife's, that she has 12 Thai boys stuck in her pussy.
And you have to get them out.
Only I'm capable of getting them out. So I have a hard hat and some ropes and a torch. It's too wet down there. The monsoon season has started. We must get out. Why are the pumps not working? Because when they get married,
that's irresistible.
They find competence sexy.
Yeah.
You don't understand this.
Yeah.
Watching the Manosphere doc and all that stuff, young men think that women are attracted to muscles and peacockishness.
Yeah.
But that's not what they're attracted to. They're attracted to getting the job done.
Even if it means no eye contact?
Even if
I got the job done, Sarah!
One of the rescuers, generally, until he was 20, his eye was fucking over there. Yeah, it was a tough upbringing, but it was worth it. The drama begins towards the end of June 2018 in the Tam Luang Nang Non cave system. It's a 6-mile cave system on the Thai-Myanmar border.
Because around that area is the biggest cave systems in the world.
Yes,
Vietnam,
this is, I think,
Thai.
the 4th biggest cave system in Thailand.
Yeah.
Now, it's named after a mythical princess, and the mountains resemble a sleeping lady.
Sure.
And this is all part of, the Thais will tell this story through the mythology of it, which is that years ago, a princess and a king fell out, and the princess fell asleep, and that's her mountains, and she's pregnant. And I guess the cave system is her vag.
It must be.
Or it must be.
Or her arsehole, we can't.
Or her arsehole, one of the two. What is it, Charlie?
The size of the average human bum. is
5 to 6 inches long.
5 to 6 inches.
Okay, so what I'd like the only way this will be relevant is you've done it.
So the length of the cave, the Tam Luang Non cave system, is 405,512 inches.
Yeah.
Meaning that within the cave system you can fit 81,102 human bums.
When you say bums, do you mean the actual
the rectum?
Yeah.
The
you mean the actual cavern?
The actual
rectal cavern.
The actual rectum length.
So okay,
rectum length,
now
rectum
work out how long the journey that they make to the boys is and back, and then work out how many human bums they go in and out.
Okay, we'll do.
The journey. Okay,
Thank you.
but you can just put a pin in that for now.
Yeah.
All right. That's something for you to keep busy while we get some story. So. Yes, the mythical princess had fell in love with a stable boy, I think, which the king had then cursed her because you can't do that.
Okay.
You can't be falling in love with the stable boy.
Yeah.
So then she's asleep, right? And this cave system, I guess it's her pum, I suppose. That's something they don't really talk about in the mythology.
It's not a pub, it's a cave.
It's a cave system. It's one of the forces of the Lord. Anyway. There is this team of a young team of footballers, the Wild Boars. They're aged between 11 and 17, which the British football system, I'm not really sure how that works.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have one assistant
But this
coach
is far deep northern Thailand.
Yes.
This is right on the border
with Myanmar.
with Myanmar. So this is a different Thailand to the sort of sex tourist southern. Right. I imagine this is much more rustic, much more like traditional Thailand. Deep in the jungle. It's away from the coasts. Right.
Yes. Yeah. There's no tubing.
Yeah.
No,
this is not a touristy
there's
area
no
apart from the caving. I guess.
No, there's no ping pong shows.
Right.
It's more of a it's more of a kind of mystical.
Yeah.
You'd say a less globalized, more authentic Thailand, perhaps.
Yeah.
So now the players were playing football nearby, and they quite often would go into the caves for like team initiation ceremonies and stuff. But
like when Charlie put a pool ball in his bum, in his mouth.
Initiation ceremony.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know if Thai have that kind of culture though. I imagine it's more like.
What are you talking about? Ping pong shows? I mean, it's genuinely.
That's
the same
not initiation though, is it?
What
That's
do you
just
mean?
entertainment.
Yeah.
So there's a different. We don't have an entertainment show where private school boys put fucking pool balls in their mouth and we go, that's brilliant.
No, but I suppose I don't know how mystical Charlie's initiation ceremony was, where he put a pool ball that had been in his friend's bum in his mouth.
Well, there was a spiritual element.
No, I'm just taking a swing here. So, the monsoon rains normally happen in July, but unexpectedly they happen a bit earlier. And so while the boys are in the cave celebrating one of their birthdays, which one's birthday is it? It's called Night. We've got the names up here, and there are sort of English nicknames: Titan, Mick, Dom, and Pong, Mark, Turn, Bew, Dull, Note, and Nick, and T. A Night and Akka. We could have a run up at some of these, but it's all Colin the down the stairs stuff, really.
Well, rattle through the talent. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, okay, here we go. So
Quick.
Just for listeners, this is me after my wife's left me, just in a fit of rage, throwing all my kitchen implements down the stairs. Chanin Wimberungarungaring, Fanatment Sangadi, Dung Fet Promtep, Som Fong Chai Wong, Mong Kong Bunbiap, Natwat Takam Song, Erkrat Vong Sachan, Adol Sam, Prakach Chatam, Fifat Patoti, Pachong Kutam Lang, Pripat Som Bachenga Chai, Ekfon Kang Wong.
So that's him doing the head of the team.
And take the kids as well, will you?
That's doing a roll call at the beginning of a training session, right?
Yes.
So attendance roll call.
Yeah. Or it's a sort of steel pan shelf collapsing in the industrial kitchen. You take a pick. Saturday, 23rd of June. They're in the cave. They're celebrating one of their birthday, and rising floodwaters block the exit, meaning the team have to go deeper and deeper into the princess's arse. So Coach Kandawong Wong, he is the main coach who has presumably been cleaning, like putting traffic like cones away or something, and he finds all these abandoned bikes and bags at the entrance. So he's the one that goes, okay, shit, the boys are stuck inside.
Yeah.
So he tells the police, I think, or he goes to local officials, and the families launch initial search efforts. But the rain is pouring down at this point.
Yeah,
and it's hard to. We must stress, like, monsoon rain goes on for months.
Yeah, it's a whole season.
It's a whole season of just it pissing it down.
Yeah,
and it's not something that British people feel very very attached to rain.
It's biblical.
It is biblical.
It's not a bit shit.
No,
here rain is just a bit shit.
You're getting soaked through.
Luckily, there is a already a British autist on site.
Now, what's he doing in Thailand? What's he doing in Thailand?
Well,
what's he doing in Thailand?
I don't know. I mean,
it's tough, isn't it? Because if
Yeah.
you're a British middle-aged man in Thailand, everyone just assumes you're there because to get easy nookie.
and he might just love, I guess, geological caves.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
opposed to ladyboys
Vaginal
caves.
caves. But he's well.
But we don't know.
Can't a man
To be honest,
explore?
I'm still.
Can't a man explore both?
Is he there with his wife? I don't know. It seems
No,
on
he
his
has
end.
a. He
He's
has
suspicious.
He has a Thai girlfriend, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit. The less said about Vern, the better, I think. But
Yeah.
what is good is that what's interesting about this moment is Vern is someone who's still a cave specialist. He's an autistic British dad, but he sees the scale of this and is like,
Oh my God.
we need a bigger autist.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this.
Yeah.
Is Vern's on site,
Yeah.
but even he knows he does not have the powers.
Yeah, so he has mapped the cave system for the national park.
There's
that
always
it's
a
in.
bigger autist.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to need a bigger autist. So he has mapped the cave system for the national park. So he's actually
Which
gone.
you're like, okay, that's pretty autistic.
Yeah,
but we're going to have to go
further.
bigger.
He's gone further than any other diver has.
Yeah.
And we should just take a minute to explain what this kind of diving is. It's underwater.
So I think before we talk about underwater diving, let's just talk about caving because it's basically already, which is mainly white people who do this because it seems to be like a problem with white people's brains that they have to put themselves in danger because they have so much privilege in their life. I imagine.
Yeah, well, it tracks marathons, etc.
Black people aren't doing this.
No.
And I don't want to meet the person who is because what's gone on there. But this feels like caving in itself is already the maddest thing you can do.
Yes.
Like, I see those TikToks of like someone with a GoPro, and he's loving
Yeah,
it.
oh
He's
God.
freezing in. Yeah, I don't know where this leads. Actually,
Yeah.
We already talked about the nutty putty incident,
Yes,
where
of
someone
course.
took a wrong turn and then was upside down for 38 hours, and then died.
Where was Rick Stanton for the Nutty Potty incident? Where was he?
So that there's a caving community which is already a very niche, specific, rare thing for anyone to want to do.
Yeah.
And then there's people who are like, caving's too boring. And then they're like, well, let's do all of that. It's already the most terrifying, dangerous
Stressful,
thing.
yeah.
But let's do it underwater. Let's fill that cave with water.
Yeah.
It's like when dads get into cycling with the Lycra, and you keep going further and
And then they make the shoes,
then they
they
make
have
the
the clippy
shoes,
shoes.
then it's the caving.
Yeah.
You know, it's skiing, caving, underwater. Like you keep going. Underwater caving, it's such a rare skill and it's such a small community.
There's a moment in the documentary where you see where they're asking the cave divers what they like about caving, and it's kind of beautiful because they go, well, when it's just me in the caves, no one's telling me what to do. I don't have to think about what people expect from me. It's just me in the cave.
Yeah.
And then they're cutting that interview footage against B-roll of them going like scraping their face along a cave with like mud going.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's peace. My mind's at rest.
But what's amazing about seeing him cave is just how at peace he is. He's doing the most terrifying thing, and it's
Flow
just
state.
complete flow state.
But what's fascinating is that so if you panic when you're caving, that means death.
Yeah.
So the sheer amount of autism you have to have where caving is calm and a woman saying hello is death. Like eye contact is a panic attack, which is death.
Apparently they had.
If there was a woman in that cave system who said hello and he didn't know her, he would die in that cave.
Yeah.
No matter how good at caving
They measured his heart rate during it.
Really?
And apparently it was completely not like there was not one
Didn't
change.
touch the sides.
Didn't touch the sides.
No.
Boring.
I'm bored. But when one of the mothers,
Yeah.
one of the mothers of the children came and hugged me afterwards, the heart rate. oh, fuck no! Yeah, no. On the 21st to 25th of June, there is a British diver called Vern Unsworth. Vern, as you said, has mapped the system, and he very quickly understands the seriousness of this situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's the tip of the iceberg of British autism.
you
need to go right to the bottom.
I'm not capable. And what's hilarious, so there are Navy SEALs that are struggling with the murky water and the poor maps, okay? Just for scale, thank you, Charlie, you could fit the town of Burford inside the cave system.
Have you been to Burford?
Yes, it's very near where that's where the crocodiles of the world are.
Yeah.
That's near where me
bakery.
and Charlie grew up.
Mrs. Bumble's Bakery,
Yep.
the garden centre.
Burford Garden Centre is one of the Seven Wonders of the World in Britain. It's astonishing.
Okay.
Burford Garden Centre.
But you can fit all of Burford Garden Centre in.
I'm not sure. Burford Garden Centre is huge. If there were 12 Thai boys stuck in Burford Garden Centre, I'm not sure even Vern Unsworth could get them out. I mean, it's massive.
Church.
That place.
There's a big church.
Yes. Anyway.
You can fit the town of Burford inside.
Okay. And how many men's arseholes is Burford?
That was the original
Charlie,
task.
that's another thing for you to be going
Thank
on
you
with.
very much.
So, the Navy SEALs, this is the best of the best of the Thais.
Yeah.
They're struggling.
These are alpha chads.
These are the Thai alpha
They're heroes,
chads. Yeah.
but they are guys that they get too much pussy, these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the mistake. This is what I love about this story, is no matter how brave, these guys are Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, the bravest guys in Thailand. It doesn't matter. You're too ripped and sexy. You're too good at speaking to women. You're shagging too much. No. This is not for you.
Move over. I'll take charge. So Vern Unsworth, he writes, right, he's basically saying, I know that you're highly trained military men, but the job's too big.
Yeah.
Right? And he then writes a handwritten note to the government minister in charge of maybe sports or the area, whoever the first government official is at the time. He writes his handwritten note with like 6 names. These are the best British cave divers.
It's like a heist film.
Yeah, it is.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah. Just when I thought I was out, you dragged me back in.
But it wouldn't be like that. It'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. So this is the A team, but the A stands for autism. Yep. If you can find them, they'll be on a train platform. You need the A team. He says these are the best cave divers in the world. Or rather, he says, I need these men.
Yeah.
And he says, Rick Stanton, brackets, the best cave diver in the world.
Because there's like it's got the biggest caving community in the world is in Britain. It's in the north of England.
There's a council of cave divers, the British Council of Cave Divers, which is a slur.
Yeah. And what is it? Because I think there's a lot of underwater caves in the north of England.
I know, in the southwest, Wookey Hole and all
Wookey
that.
Hole and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I do just think there's a cultural thing. Is it the love of hobbies? Is it like that there's so many of them are
Well, it's also
we're
an island.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have Lebensraum. So when men want to get away from their wives, they have to go into the ground. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm going away. Where are you going? I'm down. I have to go down. Yes, Charlie?
The town of Burford is equivalent to 1,557,753,116 human bums.
No, it's inches.
It's inches.
Yeah, but that's the bums.
A bum's an inch.
I've divided it by the number of bums. That is the number of
1.5 billion bum holes is Burford.
Yeah.
So the whole country must be a staggering amount of arseholes.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's flat rather than...
Yeah, how are you measuring that? You're doing it cubic.
All the bums are
You're doing it squared.
facing skyward.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you opened a bum and like peeled it open and laid it, square bum, like square mile.
Square bum, yeah.
Yeah, square bum. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So Vern makes this list. Meanwhile, the seals are trying to pump water out of the cave because it's raining a lot.
Yeah, it's chucking it down.
It's chucking it down. Okay. So the international response, people send equipment, rescuers arrive, engineers are trying to divert the water from the mountain, and this sort of town this sort of town forms around the base
sort
of
of
the
like
mountain.
media village sort of thing.
So it goes around the world, this story. So the British cave divers arrive on the 27th of June.
Such a good photo.
And there's an amazing photo which you're looking at now. They were asked to take a photo. That apparently at the airport they had a sign saying, when you're being picked up by a car, the best cave divers in the world.
Really?
And then they're like, that'll be us, I guess. And they're made to take a photo, and we're looking at it now, and it's 2 Thai men with 3 of the most awkward looking men I've ever seen in my life. You've got is Robert Harper's on the left in the red.
Yeah.
You've then got John Valanton, and you've got Rick Stanton, the goat.
These guys live in a mountain warehouse.
Mountain warehouse was built for these men.
Yeah.
Okay. These men will have several pockets on their shorts.
Yes. Is it waterproof?
Yeah.
That's what they're
I don't want to
asking.
put it on if it's not waterproof. They will be wearing sensible shoes at all times.
Yeah.
They will...
good support on the hills.
Yeah. They will have their keys attached to a big climbing ring.
Which you can pull like that.
Pull and snap back like that.
They have waterproof matches.
They have waterproof matches.
When you're camping in case it starts raining.
Yeah. Rick has genuinely...
Rick Stanton.
Rick Stanton.
He's the best.
Rick Stanton. It's hard, yeah. I mean, I think, is he Colin Farrell in the remake? Is he Colin Farrell?
Yeah, well, no, it's Viggo Mortensen is Rick Stanton.
Oh, Viggo Mortensen.
And he does an amazing job. Aragon plays Rick Stanton beautifully.
But again,
and Colin Farrell's John.
If you've just seen that film, what's interesting about this is that when this was happening, just after the boys are rescued, there was a massive bidding war between Disney, Netflix, and maybe HBO, and they all got rights to different versions of the story. So someone got the rights to the documentary, someone got the rights to the feature film, someone got because everyone's understood at this moment that this is a historic thing.
For sure.
Rick Stanton is a firefighter, an ex-firefighter of 25 years. And actually, this is an incredible bit of the story. He struggles with relationships. And
he surprised me.
He, through one of the other cave diving mates, he had met a Thai woman on holiday, who's having a holiday in Britain. I think she's a nurse. She comes over. They have this whirlwind romance of 2 weeks.
When was this?
Her name is Amp Bangabong. Somehow he meets her in 2018. Okay. Amp Bangbarang.
Following the rescues.
No. She's a nurse, right? She's on holiday, has a whirlwind romance with Rick. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, there's like photos of them. He takes her kayaking.
Yeah.
Because this is the kind of man.
It's whirlwind.
On a date, he's like, well, we have to do something outdoorsy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if he's trapped in a cage talking to a woman, it's death.
Over. Yeah. You have a cardiac arrest.
Panic on a date is death. So he takes her kayaking. There's photos of that. And then in the documentary, they say that she falls in love with him in this 2 weeks. She then gets on a plane back to Thailand, back to Chiang Mai, and she goes back to her village,
which is near the caves.
She arrives as the media circus is kicking off.
Fuck.
And she's like, "Sorry, there's 12 Thai boys trapped in a cave, and I've just had a whirlwind romance with a cave diver."
Yeah.
And so does
she help link the two?
No. Because
Vern's got that
Vern
covered.
set up the Autism Bat Signal. Stanton, you're needed. But just a kind of coincidence. Again, it's a spooky thing. Southgate's in his waistcoat breaking the penalty curse. Rick Stanton has kissed a woman for the first time.
The heavens are opening up and pouring down. It's the gods.
The gods are flooding it. You know, Amber Bangabongan's gone to. So every weekend. He is chucking himself down cave systems in England and across the world. And he, at one point, had said, in the documentary, they go, "How many dead bodies have you pulled from caves?" And he goes, "Not quite double figures, probably 9." And then he talks about this fucking harrowing story, which he just bats off because he's British, where his best friend in the world, he was cave diving with him in Mexico. And he had an incident, in his words, and then he had to drag him up, and he was dead, and there was no like bag, or he just sort of brought him up. He goes, "Yeah, and obviously that was quite tough because he was my best friend."
Aww.
Oh,
my best mate.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, yeah, that's quite tough, I suppose. If I was someone who felt things, that would be quite hard, but luckily I'm not. Maybe I'll go to Mountain Warehouse and treat myself.
Make myself feel better.
With some more sensible shoes. So John Valanthan, right? He is also a hobbyist, a self-taught. He, as you say, is slightly more.
You're pulling it back a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's why the double act work. He's the.
Yeah.
I guess the straight man, if being the non-straight man is being straight almost.
Yeah. He's a big fitness guy.
Yeah.
He's got kids.
These guys are. This is some of the straightest men who've ever lived. Actually, these guys.
This is a great victory for straight men. This story. You know, for all their rimming, gay men would not have been able to do this. Okay, because they enjoy life too much. All right, and they're too sociable.
Look at these fits. This is these guys don't have an ounce of game.
This is a victory for Moobs. Look
at
that third one there.
Shaun the Sheep.
Sean, he's wearing John Valanthan's wearing a Shaun the Sheep t-shirt. They go on this morning. Oh man, I mean it's a I'm not going to excuse enjoying a straight victory in history once in a while. Okay, 2018 we're into the gay years.
Yeah.
All right. As we've said before, history can be separated between straight and gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a rare oasis.
Yes.
Within the gay
in the gay
years.
desert. So they have terrible T-shirts. They're the T-shirts of the one guy on the stag do who really shouldn't be there.
But if you see him walking out with the Shaun the Sheep T-shirt, you're like, we might get these fucking kids. Do you know what I mean? You're worried sick, and then you're like, hold on.
Oh, thank fuck.
Thank fuck, he's
got a Wallace and Gromit T-shirt on. We're going to be fine. Boys, you're going to be fine. Has anyone seen this chicken? It's the penguin with the rubber glove on. We're fine. It's absolutely fine. Nah, do you know what? Send the seals home. This cunt's got it. He's wearing Billabong shorts, and he's wearing those weird climbing shoes that have glove toes.
Yeah.
So now John Valanthan is a scout leader, which is, again, this is a brilliant victory for the straight British scout leader.
Yeah.
They arrive off the plane and straight away it's night, but they just get straight in, which is mad actually. And they're flown out business class, and there's an amazing photo. Can you find it, Charlie, of them on business class because the Thai government are flying them out, and it's them with all the air hostess and the air crew or whatever, and they send the documentary. We got flown out business class, and that was quite an experience. People were offering me alcohol. I thought, right in the air, crazy, because this is just not their world.
No, not at all.
These are men that rattle about the suburbs.
They're professional potters. They potter about.
They're pottering about. They're keeping themselves busy. Rick Stanton, I should have said, is such a cave expert. He has made his own side-on rebreather, which is like a big tank,
right?
And he's made all the fittings himself on a lathe.
Yeah,
you remember this in the documentary?
Yeah.
He's made this thing.
Yeah.
And so other cave divers look at him, and he's like Yoda.
Yeah,
he's like Messi.
Yeah.
They're like he lives in a different world.
Yeah.
Like I look at him and I don't feel like I'm a cave diver.
Sure.
Like I don't get pussy. This guy just destroys them. Pussies come near him and they just.
No, he doesn't destroy it. He rebuilds them.
Sorry, yes, he rebuilds them. Yeah. Well, no, he puts a safety sarcophagus over the pussy. Okay, because you can't.
Yeah,
destroy
it's the elephant's foot.
It's the elephant's foot. Yeah. He's built his own kit, so he just gets involved straight away. And the first thing is after I don't know what day this is. They go up and they get quite far into the cave system. I don't know how many arseholes they get into the cave, but then they find what is it, Charlie?
9,000 arseholes.
Is the whole cave?
No.
To the boys and back.
To the boys and back.
Okay, so let's say they get
500 bums.
Sorry.
They get 2.5. The boys are 2.5k in.
Yeah.
2,500 kilometers in inches. 16 million bums.
Okay, thank you. There and back.
No, there and back is 32 million bums.
Wow. It's the scale of this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It's harrowing.
And it's funny because, Charlie, you're probably the opposite of Rick Stanton.
Yeah.
In that I can't think of anyone who would die on impact as soon as they go into it. You're nutty putty, really.
You'd be in the cave. You'd be stuck in the cave.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be like that orc that they throw into the,
the berserker.
Yeah, I'd like smash through something.
No, you'd hit your head on a bit of rock instantly and die. Instant die. So the 26th of June, they've arrived and they're getting pushed back by this strong current, and they're still trying to pump the water out.
Yeah.
Now then,
But there's a bit of scepticism from the Thai government. Obviously, this is such an emotional and political issue for everyone in Thailand. They don't really understand or believe these guys because they're not professionals, because it's not a professional thing. They're all amateurs.
They're hobbyists.
They work in IT. They're hobbyists.
Yeah.
They've got the best of the best. They've got Navy SEALs. So there's a lot of they arrive and they're just trying to walk in and they keep trying to turn them away because it's
you're
not
like,
safe.
no, this is a military operation, and they're going.
You guys are literally
with all
amateurs.
due respect, you have no idea what I'm capable of. And there is in the document, he goes, it got quite heated, but eventually we were allowed into the cave. And he's there with his homemade fucking rebreather, right? And they're just off the plane.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like, well, let's get straight to it. They're not, everyone's like, do you want a cocktail? No. So eventually, there's a lot of political wrangling around the Thai government, the military, the Navy SEALs, and then these just four blokes, these four shed botherers, right? But they eventually just get in and they dive. They push back by strong currents. The next day, I think, they go in properly, and they find there are these several chambers
where it comes up for
where
air.
there's a bit of like air in the
One
system.
of them's Pattaya Beach.
That's where they think the boys are.
Yeah.
But to map the cave system, it's like, do you know what it is? I suppose it's the princess's fallopian tubes and womb, and that you go in through the vag,
and then you can like
there's a big funnel, and then there's a T junction, and then her 2 fallopian tubes go up.
Yeah, and then there's little chambers at the end.
And
of those,
the boys,
those
I suppose, are like it's a bit like an ectopic pregnancy. Do you know what an ectopic pregnancy is?
No, it sounds awful.
It's not good fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's when an egg is fertilized, but it's not in the womb. It's in a fallopian tube.
Right.
So a baby starts growing in a fallopian tube. So it's kind of quite.
And you have to send Rick Stanton in there.
Rick Stanton has to go in through the vagina to get rid of the egg. So the boys are like an ectopic pregnancy in the Princess Mountains fucking pum system. A pum system? Anyway. Show me your pum system. How deep does it go? This bit's crazy. They find these Thai blokes who they'd been there trying to pump water out when the flooding started. These are just like workers. Then they fall asleep, which feels weird, and they miss the evacuation order. So these blokes are just trapped in part of the cave system.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, so they think they found them pretty quickly, and then they're just like these like fucking blokes, right? And they're like, bang, 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 or whatever, you know. I don't know. Stanton's like, I hear colanders, you know. Anyway, and they're like the current is rising, and they're like, this could be this space that they're in could flood in hours or minutes. So they just have to they don't have any gear. They just have these spare oxygen tanks. They're just like, right, well, let's just get these guys out. So they put and
this is only like halfway in. Is it?
Not even halfway in.
Okay, yeah.
What is it, Charlie?
This is also 1,892 dwarfs in. So
at this point,
to get the boys out and in, to get the boys out now, you need to go 1,892. That's 3,784 dwarfs.
But what about dwarfs bumholes?
Dwarfs bumholes is
get back to me on that. Thank you. Anyway, so these guys, these just random Thai workers, they just connect them to some oxygen, and they're like, right, we just got to dive you out. And this must be, to where the boys they end up finding the boys. That's a 3-hour dive, 6-hour round trip. This must be at least half an hour maybe.
Right.
And these guys are like having to just.
They don't have goggles.
They don't have goggles.
They don't have autism.
They have air. They don't have autism. They're neuronormative. They fell asleep in a cave system. I don't know how you do that. Anyway, they just have the fucking oxygen thing, and then they're just doing this. And at any point where they feel like there's air, they instinctively try and go up, which means they're constantly hitting their head, right? Which is very dangerous, obviously, because they brain themselves on it. So eventually they do manage to get these blokes out. But I'm just putting a pin in this because this is when they realise, when they do find the boys, they're like, okay, we can't just dive them out when they're awake. Yeah. Anyway, so they get these workers out somehow, and then there's a few days where the rains keep coming, and the Americans arrive. Americans that are stationed in Japan, they arrive. Funny that there are still Americans in Japan.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Just in case.
Keep that door closed.
Yeah.
I said night.
Yeah.
Anyway, they arrive, and it's not looking good. So we're getting into the end of June, and there's a moment even when John Valanton's like asks for details of a flight home. Which he says on the documentary, didn't go down very well. And he goes, I do regret asking to go home. Because, when he's not cave diving, he's just in Thailand.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be in Thailand.
Yeah.
I don't want a holiday.
Yeah.
I want to
it's
go
after
back
a
to
week.
Work. Yeah. It's after a week, right. So, but the rains are getting bigger, and they're basically thinking we're not gonna find them. But then the rains stop. They also, I don't know if it's at this point, but they build this massive engineering system to divert rain from the mountain.
The whole time there's a huge team of people, mainly locals, who are pumping water out as much as they can, but it's millions of litres, like cubic meters.
Dams, pipes, because there's cracks in the top of the mountain, and the water can get through there. Yeah. What is it, Charlie?
So the average dwarf is about 70% of the average person, apparently, in terms of height, according to Google.
70%?
apparently.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I suppose.
which means that their rectum length is proportionally is about 4.2 inches.
Yep.
The distance to the boys, in terms of dwarf bottom length, is 23,434 bums.
Yeah, you had said 32 million bums.
I'm getting confused between the different bum kind of scale factors.
I think
Yeah,
I think bum's the only thing you can hold on to. I think it's mass that's a problem.
Yeah, but now we're
I think 32 million was way too much.
Yeah.
32 million bums.
I question those numbers of bums.
Well, if we're doing 32 million, then according
we're not
I know. I think you had that wrong.
You're the one who has all the numbers.
I don't have all the
No, you
numbers.
don't have all the
I
numbers.
don't have all the facts.
Anyway.
that is just if I may, 32 million.
No, we don't.
No, 'cause you're way out of
There's
it.
way out.
quite a lot of dwarf bums.
Go over the numbers again and come back to us when
Okay.
you actually understand
Will
what the
do.
maths
Thank
is.
you very
Try and work out where you got that 32 million from, because I think that's bollocks.
Yeah, no, that is bollocks. There's no way these divers went through 32 million bums to get these boys. Okay, so what should also be said is that at this point, the ties, obviously, for them, this isn't about autism or military.
Yeah.
It's about spirituality. So the ties
Right.
get in this. They get in this fucking monk from Myanmar who everyone in North Thailand really likes, and his name is brilliant. His name, can you find out what he's got a silly like hat on, you know, the banya hats people
Yeah,
wear.
yeah.
The absolute nonsense in David Lloyd. I brought my own banya hat.
Yeah.
He's called Kruba Boonchum. Now, Boonchum is this revered monk.
Yeah.
And
Because they view the world spiritually, and what's interesting about these British K divers is maybe there's never been a less spiritual, like.
no,
Well, this is so divorced from
they
any.
don't dream, these
It's
guys.
it's so empirical.
Yeah.
It's so in the here and now. There's just and it's interesting the two sort of meeting together.
Yeah, it is. So Boonchum, Kruba Boonchum, they think is the reincarnation of the king from the story with the princess.
Right. Did they think that before?
Yes, no, they did. Yeah.
Right.
So Kruba Boonchum arrives on site, and he gives this prophecy that the boys will be found, and they are still there, but you can't see them. But he says, in order to get them, you will have to sacrifice 2 lives.
Right.
And the hat he's wearing, which I'm sure is a religious hat, and no disrespect, but it looks like the pussy hats from the Women's March.
He does say 2 lies. That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
And we'll see what happens.
Kruba Boonchum. Yeah, he's wearing a big pussy hat. Anyway, so the Thais are praying, basically. They're praying because that's all they've got. You know, it's very sad because for the parents of one of them, whose birthday it was, they'd made him a SpongeBob SquarePants cake,
That is sad.
and that's just going stale.
Yeah, it's going stale.
Because you can't keep cake in the fridge; it never keeps as
No,
well.
it never keeps. No.
School friends had made 1,000 paper cranes. I guess they're really putting at straws.
Yeah, I
these
mean,
guys.
yeah.
What on earth is that going to do?
What's that going to do? That's
Make
Rick
an
shouting.
actual crane. So there's still no news on whether the boys are alive or dead. It's a huge news storm. Local people are, there's just this massive press scrum at the foot of the mountain, and every day the autists are going, "Excuse me, coming through."
Yeah.
Richard Stanton and John Valantham, they're diving.
How long have
They're
they been in
constantly
there
diving.
now? Has it been 10 days?
It's guessing that the boys have been trapped for 10 days.
10 days.
It's the 2nd of July, 2018.
Yeah.
They have been told to get to Pattaya Beach, which is
One of the outposts.
halfway up the left fallopian tube of the
Right.
princess. That's where Vern, who's probably the most sex touristy of them,
Yeah, sure.
that's where he's like, if they're anywhere, I think they're there.
Because his sex stories of autism gets him so far.
Sex autism.
Sex autism. He's still a British dad, so he can map a cave, but he can't go underwater cave diving because he still is there for pussy as well.
Yes, exactly.
So there's like a level of I can only get you so far.
Yeah.
We now need to get someone who is.
I can only get so because I have to go and fuck my.
we need to get someone
10-year-old
who's
girlfriend.
immune to ping pong shows and lady boys to get us any further.
He's just
I have vices.
Rick Stanton watching a ping pong show. Just I wonder how deep that woman's pump goes. I wonder if I can map her cave system. Completely asexually, of course.
Yeah.
He's watching a ping pong show and he's wondering how many ping pong balls are in there.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it empirically.
Yeah, sure.
He's got his head torch on like that. So they make it to Pattaya Beach, despite warnings of it being too dangerous, but they get there because they get the job done.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, they have a big. Rick has a big thing. I've never enter a cave you don't think you can leave, which is a pretty good.
I'll say the same thing. It's why I've not had sex with my wife for 4 years.
Yeah. You just don't know if you'll be able to leave.
There's no safe way out.
Yeah.
I'll get lost in there. But also, what you're meant to do is you're meant to. So you spend a third of your air getting there, a third back, and you've got a third spare.
Sure.
That's what Valanthan says with cave diving underwater. But he is at Pattaya Beach, Valanthan and Stanton, and they go, I've just got a feeling that we should push
are they
on."
meant to be going back?
Yeah, because he's like, it's not safe. I've way gone over my third of air.
Yeah.
But, if there's any moment to push it, it's now, right? What is it?
Is there any other example of a kind of disaster where you just get punters to help like this?
I don't think that. Do you know what? I don't think there is.
Because the Chilean miners, that was...
Which we are doing on the Patreon.
Yeah.
We're doing Chilean miners on the Patreon.
That was professionals.
Yeah. But this is extraordinary.
I guess it's like Dunkirk. It's the people just on boats.
Yes, it is. It's for completely... In no other area of life are they this successful or useful.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a brilliant story.
Yeah.
So they keep going past Pattaya Beach. They are a few hundred meters beyond it when they surface again and they take off their masks and they smell.
It sort of smells like Charlie's bedroom.
Smells a bit pooey and a bit fishy.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere they hear. What was that? Was that a colander? Was that? Did someone just drop a stainless steel pan?
We didn't bring any colanders with us.
Was that a ricochet or a bullet? And they realise that they see the boys sat on a ledge above the water. They ask how many of them are there, and one of them, the only one who can speak English, says 13, and they reply with brilliant. Wow, brilliant, great. Got them, found them.
Okay, good.
They have found the team, and they are all alive with the assistant coach. Brilliant.
We have
great.
GoPro footage of when they found them.
Amazing footage, and this,
because of course it's Francis Bourgeois. He's got a GoPro.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
This footage. It's pretty amazing. So they're all still in their football kit. They've all been pooing like.
Well, don't act
No,
like
I'm
they're
just
being
saying.
gross.
I'm just trying to make it vivid.
I would go in there and we go. Don't you guys know how to use a fucking toilet? That's disgusting.
Oh my god,
it stinks. We're gonna leave you in here.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Sorry, guys. It's one thing to be trapped underground, but please, for God's sake, have some standards of hygiene and cleanliness. But it must be said, when they surface, they smell what they think is decomposing bodies.
Yes.
So it's either, they're going, I'm preparing myself for what I'm going to find.
Yeah.
They think they're going to find dead kids.
Which would traumatise most people, but
not these guys.
no, that was 13 dead kids.
They would have said, if 13 dead kids, they would have gone, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, they're all dead. Found them. It's just two different inflections of brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant.
Or, oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. No, dead. Anyway, so they find the team. But they're all very hungry and small. And in the dialogue on the film, they're like, "How many there are you? 13." And they're like, "Hungry. Tell him we're hungry." And they're like, "Yeah, they know that.
Yeah.
Well, give us some food."
Yeah.
And they, I think they give them whatever they find.
Do they take orders at this point, like food orders? Because there's a funny bit where they take the food order, which is sort of like when we get lunch, and Phoebe comes around with Uber Eats.
Yeah. I want 6 pad thais, 6 chicken cashew.
It's like Big John.
Yeah. Big John's not doing this.
Yeah. Prawn crackers, prawn toast,
Chinese curry,
chicken balls,
sweet and sour black bean sauce.
Should we just get some stuff at the table?
Yeah. Get some prawn crackers to the table and some crispy seaweed. Bosh. So they found the boys, but now the issue becomes, how the fuck do you get 12 boys out of a massive Thai woman's family? Only men this autistic
can devise a
plan. In our next episode, we will deal with the heroics, the great escape.
Yep.
That episode's already on the Patreon, where for £3 a month, you too can fantasize about the one moment in history where you're actually useful. I mean, these, you know,
it's a win for the patrons.
This is a win. This is
we slag you guys off, but this is a moment to celebrate you guys.
Yeah, it is really. You're only good for one thing, and at this point, this is when that happens. And maybe there will be a situation where in 40 years' time, you know, 4 British guys with their own 3D printed katanas are needed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We need someone with the biggest collection of katanas immediately to save these people.
Excuse me. And they just go through. We should have like a handwritten list of all our patrons' emails.
Just in case.
These are the guys you need. These are the guys you need. You rang? And then they're strutting down in their female body inspector t-shirts. And everyone's like, oh, we're fine. We're absolutely fine.
We'll be okay.
£3 a month, join the Patreon. I think we're the biggest in the UK.
Yep.
Incredible.
Look at that.
Bigger than Hamas.
Come here, Sonny.
Come here, Sonny.
Considerably bigger than Hamas, actually. We need to find a new terrorist. The Taliban's probably our next big one. How many members of the Taliban are there? Surely the Taliban is not as big as Hamas. We could fucking our patrons could take. Oh no, they are. I guess they're back, aren't they? 200,000 functioning more as a coalition.
That's civil servants, though. That's Taliban civil servants.
All right. So if we're talking active fighters, low estimates of 60,000.
We could take Burford. You're absolutely right.
More than 17 times.
Well, so we're on what, like 31,000-ish?
Something like that, yeah.
So we're basically halfway to being the Taliban active fighters. So that's our next milestone.
We could take Afghanistan back. We could do what Biden couldn't and fucking get rid of the Taliban.
To celebrate hitting 60,000, we're going to try and take Afghanistan
the problem
back
is,
from the Taliban.
The problem is, the next question is, what's better for the Afghan people, specifically women, the Taliban or our patrons? And I'm sad to say, I think it's the Taliban. I think the Taliban are better. Anyway, join the Patreon, and we're doing Chilean Miners as our bonus episode. But if not, we'll see you on Thursday for the continuation of this heroic British autistic story. Goodbye.
Goodbye.